Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, finally you're on. Okay, now tell
Yes.
me, what do you want?
So
What is
difficult to find me.
so difficult? What?
To find me.
Yeah. Well, I guess anything valuable or something one has to search for. Otherwise, what is the point of having a value? Yes. You're looking gorgeous. I love
Thank
that.
you.
I love that huge red rose on your
Yes. Thank
chest.
you.
Yes. Okay, now
So,
tell me what do you feel, how thrilled are you about Thriller?
I'm very thrilled, and I watched the film last night, and yeah, with you, of course. And I love it so much. It's gonna keep you occupied, and I guarantee everybody's gonna watch it more than one time for sure.
But nobody's going to believe it if we ourselves talk about our own film.
Yeah, but
Yes.
they will believe it once they watch it.
But I'm not even asking about how Thriller is as a film, but how thrilled are you about Thriller? That's what I said.
I'm very thrilled. I'm very thrilled, and I cannot wait to be seen. And till now, all my photo shoots were working, and now I cannot wait for people to see me acting and actually
Wow.
see me as an actor. And wow, it is exciting me so much.
Yes, me too. But that's if you remember the first time I met you, I told you that, a combination of your looks, your beautiful body and performance, and it'll be like a 360-degree viewpoint of what Apsara is about. Now that brings
Wow.
me back to what we've been promising the people who are listening, who are also watching. I said me and Apsara are going to talk about love, sex, suspense, and exposing in movies. You know,
Yes.
so I want to ask you this question. Like, as a filmmaker, lots of times I had this thing. If I meet to an actress and then she says something to the extent, I'm talking about going back to even Urmila in Rangila. You know, say that if the script demands it, then maybe I can think about it. I said, first of all, script doesn't have a voice. A script doesn't have a mouth. No script.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad joke. But the point I honestly believe, Apsara, which is you tell me your opinion, at the end of the day, film is a visual medium and a beautiful girl is a part of the visual medium.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
People come to see actors. They really don't come to. It's only if it's only about the story. Someone can just narrate the story by
DVD.
taking a
Yeah.
script and narrate it or read it out. It eventually it's being enacted. You know. So when I said the when asked me the story of Thriller, I said the first 5 minutes the story is Apsara's body. I said. That's the story. And why is it lesser than the dialogue written on the script is my point. Okay.
Um.
And I always have this thing of a lot of people when they keep talking, they'll say, no, how can you expose? How can you do that? And those are the very people who watch Thriller the first. They'll just say it in a hypocritical way because, and then why are they even following you? Why are they even noticing that a film called Thriller is coming,
Yes.
and the fact
Exists.
that they
Yes.
took their time to what do you call make a comment on
Discover.
it itself is proving the point.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you tell me your views on this.
So I feel as a viewer, okay. So my favorite actress is Kate Winslet, Hollywood actress, and
Yeah.
she's so beautiful. And so whatever she does, like bold and exposed, I don't even want to use these words. Okay, she's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Whatever she does on screen, I just want to look at her. Whatever she's doing, I admire her beauty. I admire her smile. I admire the way she does everything. So I think being an actor, you need to carry that confidence and that personality
Yes.
in you.
Confidence
Yeah.
is a very right word. You said, I mean, I stand, I abide by that. See, I always believe this: if an actor does it with conviction, no matter what it is, see, I'll give my earliest memory of the example of this in Basic Instinct. It came around maybe 25 years back. And when Sharon Stone just crossed her legs, like the most talked about shot at that time. And in fact, it made her career for the next 25 years. And there also, the key word what he used, she did it with so much of conviction. So she almost used her sexuality to intimidate even stars like Michael Douglas and like the biggest star at the time. So he looked lesser than Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct for the simple reason that she kind of, without any inhibition, she flaunted her beauty and her sexuality. You know,
Yes.
that for me is a point. And I honestly feel a beautiful girl not showing her beauty is like it is equivalent to depriving small children from having food. That's what I believe. Yeah, because a thing of value and desire. If someone wants it, I think to be conjuice about it and to cover it up and only giving it to one, maybe your loved one, your boyfriend, or sometime when you marry, to give it to only one person, I think it's very feudalistic in its attitude and immoral and against the, intention of God.
Yes,
And
yes,
any
yes.
beautiful girl who doesn't show her beauty, I think she'll go to hell. Yes,
So
this
then
is my
I should go
curse.
to heaven.
This is my curse on all beautiful girls who don't show their body.
So I personally think, like just because I have done a film and which according to people is bold, which according to me is very sexy and very, I'm flaunting and I'm loving it according to me. But according to people, it's too bold for the society. So what I think is, so we as Indians, we love watching, Hollywood films and we love seeing their bodies, the Hollywood film actresses, and we literally respect them. We respect the women. For example, basic example, I think everybody who's present here must have watched Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we love that film. And nobody talks about how bold she's done and things like that. Because just because she's not Indian, we are accepting it. And just because I'm Indian, people are questioning me. I think that is something we need to stop, pull each other back. And obviously, nobody can pull me back until unless, I want to do something, I will do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm confident on it, so I'll definitely do it. But I think this is a mentality that people have to change and stop pulling women back. Like, if you cannot squat, just shut up.
Yeah. See, Absar, I'll tell you something. I don't think they need to change because they already changed. It's not like they just don't say it out. It's
Yes.
because of like years of kind of feeling guilty about it and what will others think, what others won't think, and what will somebody else will say. It is just a hypocritical aspect. I don't think there's any
Yes.
question of them not realizing or we are trying to make them realize. Nothing like that. Okay, point one. Anyways, coming back to Thriller, see, like if you remember, I showed you a kind of a clip from Sigourney Weaver's Alien.
Yes.
That's one
Yes.
of my most favorite films.
Yes.
I always believe that in the same context of what we're talking about, if a girl is, like she's coming out of let's say, a beach, like from the sea, or maybe she's dancing, or maybe she's wearing clothes and doing some whatever it is. But the moment you see a woman's body in the context of a thriller or something which she is scared of something or she is tensed about something which is happening around her, that in her
Yes.
space,
Yes.
suddenly I felt the body parts of the woman, they take a separate life of their own, you know because they're no longer being objectified sexually, they're being shown in a context.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So when they're being shown in a context, what happens? The viewer kind of can enjoy it without being conscious about it. Otherwise, it'll become conscious about it, and
Yes, yes.
it will kind of disorient him in a sense of the word. But the Adrian Lyne has been one of my most all-time favorite directors, who's done Flashdance and 9.5 weeks, and Lolita. In fact, in an interview of his, I saw this. If you just show a woman's body in a context other than just being plain sexual, it works far more effectively for the audience, because the body becomes a character by itself. You know, if you remember, this one of my favorite shots in Thriller is when there's a knock on the door, when you go running and you hide behind the wall and to watch the closed door. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Now
yes.
you are looking at the door, and I, as an audience, I'm looking at your behind. You know. So when my eye, my left eye is watching the door and the right eye is watching something else,
You're
whereas you as
occupied.
an actor is not watching either, because your concentration is on who's actually knocking on the door.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes,
in the
yes.
in the in the context. That is my classic example of how you are showing a woman's body in the context of other than it being very obviously sexual.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I
So,
personally,
so in effect, what I'm saying, when if I'm because I directed the film, I can't say, but if I was a watcher when watching Thriller, if I am in the as an audience, if I'm talking about, then I don't want the door ever to open, so that it will give me that much of more time to watch you behind. That is the selfish, honest me.
so yeah, and I'll tell you my views about that particular scene. When
Yeah.
when I first time saw that trailer, and I was literally checking out my own ass. I'm like,
Ah,
wow.
yes. Yeah, correct.
I,
In fact, I was so taken aback when I first time showed you the rushes after a shot, and I thought, obviously, an actor will be concentrating on a performance and what else is happening around and things like that. Many times, especially the kind of camera angles I put,
yeah.
people will rarely know where the camera is, in terms of what it is showing from where.
Yeah.
So I thought when you saw the rushes, you would kind of get taken aback with some of the angles, and where did this shot come from? And then when you saw it, I remember the first thing you said, "I love my ass." You said, "I
Yes.
just love that." Yeah,
Yes, I've never loved
I
my ass
love that
much.
kind of. That is what I call conviction. That's what I think it's like. See, honestly, I don't understand. Everything is a body part, and just to discriminate certain body parts as lesser or as to look down upon or to be shy about, I think it's being unimaginably double standard and hypocritical. And I'm
Yeah.
so happy that you like your ass as much as us men.
That is the most shocking part. I never checked out my ass and I never liked my ass. And I'm seeing the trailer, I'm like, wow, I love my ass. Looks so cute.
Yes,
And when
superb.
I said it, you and mom started, you guys started laughing at me. I know,
Yeah.
I remember.
And that one moment when this guy keeps insisting that he can kiss you once, can I
Yeah.
kiss you once, just on your thighs, I like the fact that you would almost, because you don't want that to happen, at the same time you don't want to be rude to him, and you're not really comfortable. At the same time, you can't just ask him to get out. So in a
Yes.
very very condescending way, okay, okay, do it. At that
Okay.
I yeah, okay, 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 do it.
Yeah.
And that is what I meant. That way for me is one of the most sensuous moments in the film, because you as a person. See, the way I look at it, Apsara, see now you as a human being, you have your thoughts and you have your feelings, you have your, the way you think. And now your face, your beauty, your sexuality, your body parts are your properties. Okay.
Yes.
So if any of your properties and someone like that guy, for that instance, can I kiss you once on your thigh? If he says that, he is just saying, can I touch your property once? You know, obviously, as a owner of the property, depending on your
I get the
mood and
authority.
yeah, mood on your mood, on what you think of him and what you think of the situation, you will have a varying degree of what you allow and what you don't allow. One, and then
Yes.
with what kind of a passion. You are not going to say, yeah, please kiss me. You know, okay, kiss me. It's almost like saying, asking him to kiss a plank of wood or some furniture, because you are not connecting to him in that context.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that I find it very, very sexy in that scene. You know, because
And I find
why
it so
after
bossy.
that the close up of your thighs and is slowly going towards your thigh, your thigh looks like almost it's another part of you,
Yes.
because your face is looking bored. You know, you just want to get it done with, the expression in your face, whereas the thigh is creating a desire. I mean, a moment of desire, which is what he's interested in. Okay,
Yes.
and I think it works on multiple levels in that context. That is one of my most favorite moments in the film.
As a girl, for that moment, that is like a bossy thing. Like, I'm a girl and I'm a woman and I get to decide. Like, women have
Yeah.
that, the authority to decide, and I feel very bossy about that particular scene. So I'm like, come on, I'm beautiful. I'm a beautiful God's creation, and I get to decide.
Yes, yeah, whether someone can touch the furniture or no. Yeah, it's like I love this analogy of the museum. I mean, museum. Like a museum owner. If you are the museum owner, then you have artifacts, you have statuettes, you have some diamonds, you have some paintings, you have various kinds of things which are there. Which could be your ass, which could be your arms, which could be your lips, which could be various things. External. Then then each of them has a separate attraction for the people involved. Like I remember when I first when I saw Sridevi's first film, which is called Padharelu Vayasu, which was a debut film. Like I first recognized her because of her thighs. You know, I was so enamored. Yeah, I didn't even look at her face till that point of time. I was watching the film in general, and then there's this famous scene in the film where she crosses the stream, where this character is asking her, "Can you cross the stream without your langa getting wet?" So as it is getting deeper, she keeps on slowly pulling it up so that the edges won't get wet. And me and the all the men in the theater watching like that, the mouth open, and I was so praying that at some point of time the stream is like very deep so that she will lift it up even more. And unfortunately, it only was so much deep where I guess it was only as deep as what the sensors would allow. Actually, the whole point was that. Okay. And then after that, I was obsessed with her thighs for a very long time. It took me 2 years to tilt up and see her face, actually. Okay.
2 years?
2 years. 2 years. I mean, that many films. After that, some Erra Gulabdu film came on X and Y and
You
Z.
know what?
Himmat
You know
Wala.
what?
Yeah.
So you love Sridevi's thighs, and you are just saying it. That is, I think that is the difference I found in you and other people. That if you genuinely feel something, you just say it or you express it in different mediums,
Yeah.
maybe cinema, or maybe you just want to say it. But I think other people, most of the people, are very hypocrites. They do love it, but they don't want to say it,
But they
or
will
they
say,
do like
they
something,
will
they
say,
don't
I
want to
love your
express.
heart. I love the good side. I love it that you love your parents. I love it that you you are such a nice human being and all that. You know?
Very less people are honest. That is so
Yes.
true.
So
Yes.
coming back to Madam Sridevi's thighs, so I It was my biggest thing when I first met her. I told her that around 10 years of my student life in my engineering time, I said your thighs played the biggest part in my life. If I look back on what did I do for my 10 years, the only thing I used to look forward to every day morning is to get up and see a picture of yours where your thighs are visible, I said.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said, what was
I
the
told her that.
reaction?
She blushed because she also knows it's the truth. The whole point is that,
It's a
obviously
truth,
she is
yeah.
an actress and she is a beautiful woman. She also knows it's the truth. So I said by the time I actually managed to register her face and her performance, it was so many films later. And unfortunately, by the time I became a director and I did this film called Kshanak with her as my first film, by the time she completely stopped exposing.
Stopped
Okay.
exposing.
Exposing, obviously, because I think she was nearly some 38 at that by the time, and she kind of was on the verge of wanting to get married and things, or some things like that, you know. And anyway, not the Shanik needed the context, but I was so. I said, my only regret is I would have shown your thighs the greatest way possible compared to any of your previous directors, and I lost my chance on that. So that's a huge regret, and
Lost.
I just kind of put my head under the bed sheet and cried the whole night. That is one of,
Oh,
yeah,
I feel
that
bad.
was one of the very few times I actually wept with tears in my eyes and sobbing that I didn't get a chance to show Sridevi's thighs.
Oh my God. I feel
Yeah,
so
and
bad.
what more can be bigger disappointment? Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Yes.
This Sridevi had crazy fan following. Of course, she knew, it must be for her thighs, for her lips, for her
Yeah.
eyes, for her waist, her things, a lot of things. And I was
See, a
a
lot of
fan.
times people have this misconception that it's about acting. Stars never become stars because of acting. They always become stars because of sex symbol. You know, they are desired.
Yes,
Like
yes. Desire.
there are many times when they praise actors. Sometimes I tell you, because they don't look good or they're short and all that. They're the guys who are jealous of these very good-looking heroines. Because of that, they'll say, no, she can't act, she this and that. And who wants acting, man? Who wants? You know? So
What do you mean? How is my acting in the film?
I love your acting, and since I always say only the truth, you have to admit. Because I think I'm so
Yes. I wanted
seriously.
you to say it on
Yeah.
live.
Yes, I'll tell you. First of all, for all what I talked about thighs and waistline and stomach and all that, bottom line, it is a combination which works both in performance and body and sexuality. None of them can work independently. See, if you look at FTV models, for example, all of them have great bodies and beautiful faces and all
Yes.
that, but you don't register them. You'll probably forget the moment they're off the camera when they're walking.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
only a performance which would make one register a character in a film. Okay, so
Also
that
the
is when as a
personality.
combination it works. It cannot work independently. But just having a performance and not looking beautiful or not having a beautiful body will limit an actor's, potential, an actor's durability, I would say. And the same thing goes to if you cannot perform at all as an actor, all the beauty and the body is not going to make any difference because the fundamental being registration of a character in the context of a story, I think, is the most important for an actress,
Yes.
and that works
So
on a combination.
So when I did modeling, I personally felt that it is restricting me so much. And they used to tell me not to give expressions, not to smile. Like purposely, they used to tell me while on the head of the ramp, I had this thing of just giving a little bit of smile and how. So they used to not concentrate on the outfit. So I felt that this is pulling me, this is not letting me be what I am as a personality, as an individual, and they just want me to be like others just to showcase the outfit. That
Yeah.
is the reason I didn't want to continue modeling, and I'm glad that I learned
And
a lot of fashion.
do you know why they do that? Why they don't want you to react or express?
Yes,
Because they don't want the attention to go away from the dress.
yes, yes,
Because
yes.
they're using you to model the dress.
Just like a
And yeah, it will suit their purpose for your face to not get attention because it just defeats
Yes.
their whole purpose.
And
You
I
know?
used to hate it
So
so much.
they just make them like dogs. I mean, they make them behave like
Mannequins.
mannequins. Yeah, 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 correct. Yeah.
Just living mannequins, just be like this. And so I felt so restricted there. I felt this is restricting me so much that the only thing I learned out of modeling is dressing sense, maybe a
Yeah.
good catwalk, and putting your back straight and walking. I think those things. And then when I was done learning, I was like, now I want to get into acting.
Yes. Yeah. So now I am so glad. One is I mean now the fact that you've seen yourself in thriller in terms of how it can be projected, whether it's your performance or
I'm so
everything.
happy.
Now you understand you as a whole package. That's the point.
Yes,
Now,
yes, yes.
nothing of yours can be taken away as just one particular. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I want to talk about this one scene that I've done. Like, it's not my face, of course, it's my thighs. And this one sweat drop that it falls, and then on the bottom of my feet, which is shown like this, and then a drop of sweat comes out.
yeah.
And that is so much into what I am, what situation I am into, and my expressions are so, that one drop, I loved that one drop of
That's
sweat on
my
my.
favorite too. That's
Yeah.
very, yeah. We never discussed it. That's my favorite. And
Yeah, you
I,
never told me what.
no, no, yeah. No, the fact that you said it to me, in fact, I don't believe in reincarnation, but if at all I get a chance, I want to be reborn as the drop. And, just, I want to be reborn as a water drop. I can't give a bigger
So,
compliment than that. Yeah. Yeah, see,
it's the biggest compliment.
that is precisely the point what I was making earlier.
Yes.
See, I really understood this as a concept when see Ridley Scott I think is one of the greatest directors of Hollywood ever, who's made Alien and Gladiator and all that. I just loved the context and how he used to create a voyeuristic atmosphere in Alien. You know, like when a girl is alone in the house, when no one is watching her, and she's not really showing it to somebody in specific, her body language is different. One,
Yes.
and
Yes.
second, suddenly the audience become like invisible. They're in that space. They're
Yes.
there. If, like for example, that shot of you lying on the sofa when you just go,
Yes. I
you're
remember
lying
what
on
you
the
told me.
sofa. Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember what you told me. You told me you are a wild animal. You are in your jungle, and there's no one bothering you. Do
correct.
whatever you want. And I loved that thing, and that's the thing you were talking about. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the I mean, and if I say the moment you're just by yourself and not really, I mean, bothered about it, it will be so natural what you're doing. You just lie down and then you take off your shoes and then you walk away into the bathroom. So basically, it is that what I call voyeurism. Voyeurism works the best because it almost makes the audience feel each of them that they're invisible in that place with you.
Yes.
You know, completely there.
And
You just don't know that they're there.
And
Yeah,
also the way all the five cameras were placed and all the people were actually for real invisible. I didn't know where all the cameras are. We placed this somewhere, some different parts of this thing
yeah,
house. And I actually felt like I'm alone and I can do whatever I want to do. So I think that scene I loved being so free. I would say
Yeah.
being so free, being so me and tired of things, and I love that scene.
Yeah, see, the moment you're not conscious of the cameras, you kind of become yourself as a character,
Yeah.
because then
Yes.
you're not being मेरा कितना मेरा mid close up है, camera किधर है, उधर है, इधर है, whatever. I mean, that whole thing goes for a toss, and you become free in your mind to exactly concentrate on what your
Yes.
character is supposed to feel or react at any given point of time. You know, like even the shots when. You're talking to that guy on the phone, trying to call Sam to come back fast. Now when you see, now a natural instinct for anybody will be to reduce the height and kind of try to hide. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now the moment you're trying to hide behind the sofa, or behind the wall, or behind the dining table, it looks like, and your body language, you're completely not conscious about who's watching what. Because
Yes.
you know that there's no one to watch. In the room,
Yes.
I'm saying there is nobody in the house at that point of time. So that becomes a very natural body language in the context of that. But people like me, we get to see your thighs so up close without you being conscious about it. So you're giving a multi-layered emotion there. There's one
Yes.
side of a fear, one side of a tension, there's one side you're talking, and
Mm-hmm.
then which is what I call, for a want of a better word, like a visual layering of it. It
Yes.
might not necessarily like for example, going back to my example of Alien, it's not
Mm-hmm.
necessary that Sigourney Weaver wears such clothes in that,
Uh-huh.
but it is precisely that which is creating the effect, which is what I call visual layering.
Yes. 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 Yes.
She could have been completely dressed in track pants or whatever. I mean, something else. No, even then the content doesn't change in terms of
Yes.
the context. But the moment this is there, it changes the way you see. Eventually, film is an emotional experience.
The effect of it.
Yeah,
The
it just adds in layers which will enhance the
Yes. 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 The visual
yeah.
visuality.
See, like when you are behind the sofa, for example, okay. Now your concentration is about who could be or what could be happening
In the
at that
house.
point of time. You know. Now, if the same kind of a thing, what you are wearing, if you're dancing, maybe showing only that much what you exposed, still for me it is just normal. But the moment you put this in this context, it looks so real and so much more effective.
Yes, yes. Because because in the context, I'm scared right there. I'm scared. I'm doing my thing to escape or to get saved from things, and for that particular visual, I believe even the alien that visual that has so much to offer. I'll be okay. I'm focusing on this and this and this. Let me watch it again, and I watched it a couple of times. And I love that as a director, you're keeping the audience brains so occupied that
Yeah.
they'll be like, okay, I'm watching this. Let me watch it again. I want to
Yes.
see this one more time. So that thing is amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
I told you I'm an aspiring director. I want to be a director someday.
अरे हमारा पेट पे लात क्यों मार रहे हैं? See, you should just be beautiful. You're young, beautiful, and you should just chill and give a lot of visual pleasure to us poor guys, us poor men. You
But
know,
when I'm old, when I'm not beautiful, yeah, someday my youth will go, someday my beauty will fade.
that's a
That
very,
day,
very long way away. So I think let us survive for a little more time before, as directors, before you come and take that also away. I think it's
but I
very.
want to, I want to steal your brains and I will do it
And
so
you
some.
told me that you are going to assist me in my next film. I'm looking forward for
Yes,
that.
so
Yeah. And I
yes, I
am going
am.
to, yeah, I am going to make you as my assistant. The job I'm going to give you is to go and instruct the actors, and I'm behind the TV, so behind the monitor, you know. And I'll give the job of you instructing the actors of what they have to say the lines. Why do you
Yes.
think I'll do that?
Uh,
What? Though you were just joined, why would I give you such an important job?
I can kind of guess it,
See,
but
yeah, tell me.
check me out.
What? To get you
To
out?
check me out. Yeah.
Yes, no. That is part of the answer. So when you're walking away, I can look at your ass. Yes. And I can pretend that I'm actually looking at the set and everything. My eyes can be going here and there. And what I'd be doing is that. Point one. Yes.
But
So it is
if
like a
I'm getting
trolley
such
going
an
and trolley
important
coming
job,
back. Yeah.
so if I'm getting such an important job just for my ass, I don't mind it. Just for
Super.
someone to check
Yes.
out my ass, someone like you, I really am happy and I'm gonna take that job.
Yes. Thank you very much for your kind consideration. And God will bless you with all His blessings for being so understanding in life.
So if I'm getting that importance, like it's beginning of my assistant direction, like a direction career, I'm getting that to instruct the actors. Wow, why not? I love
Yes.
it.
And coming to one more shot I really love in thriller is the introduction of yours getting down from the car. You know, when you get down and in the slow motion high speed shot, you're getting. I felt, especially that shot of you putting the foot and getting up. And this is the first time I saw thighs which look like milk. Your thighs actually look like milk in that shot.
Yeah,
When
I also didn't observe my
yes.
time so much.
And then when you're walking, and when this guy Rock calls you, when you turn back and the focus is on your stomach, you know, that
Yes.
that 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 for me is what I keep talking about to make characters out of every body parts. In terms of everything looks like it has a life of its own in every which way. In terms of that, even when that shot of when you come out of the bathroom, just took the camera is following your feet for a long
Yeah.
time.
Wow,
Yeah,
I love it. And it is so thrilling that particular scene of me walking and this camera following me. Oh my god. When
yeah,
I watched it, I always have been interested in knowing what are we capturing, how is it gonna look. But I have to say, when we captured, I didn't I had no clue, no idea of how it gonna look. But when I actually watched the film, I was so thrilled. And this
yeah.
is the first time I'm not nervous for my release, or I'm not nervous at all. I'm so confident. I'm so happy. You know why I'm happy? Because people are actually gonna get to watch it, and I'm sure they
Yes.
love it. I'm super happy.
Yes, and for me, the other shot is when you're in the bathroom, when you're just changing, you're taking off your clothes to be preparing for a bath, and this one top angle shot of your thighs, and suddenly you hear the sound of some knock outside, and I deliberately put the reaction on your thighs. I didn't show your face.
Yes, yes,
The thighs jerk,
yes.
what happened. Okay. So for me, it is almost like amounting to show your thighs also perform. You know, the body language of that is suddenly creates a point. Oh, fuck, what is it? It's like that. And then if you look at it when you're coming with your feet towards the camera, towards the door,
Yes.
just in the walk, in terms of the speed of the walk and the slight hesitation,
Hesitation, yeah.
the way feet are moving, all that it makes a point in terms of that. Anyway, Apsara, it
I
is
want to tell you
10
something.
minutes. Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
So, 10 minutes only? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So we
I
have to,
want to tell you something quickly. So
yeah.
after watching the trailer film, the thriller, not trailer, the thriller full film, when I watched it, and that is the first time I felt in life that I'm actually I'm little different from others, and I'm beautiful. I could never register it in my life that I'm beautiful. Like, I knew I'm good looking, but that beauty and being beautiful and actually accepting it is different. So whenever I saw myself in front of screen, I could never really get that feeling. But this, with the blue lighting, when I saw myself, that reminds me of Kate Winslet in the climax scene when the
Yeah.
hero is. So that lighting is, something like that. And I have never felt so beautiful in my life, and I cannot wait for my audience to watch it. Like,
Great.
they will love it. It's just
Yes,
10
I
minutes
love
more
it
to
too.
go.
Yes. So now it is 8:50. I think we should give them 10 minutes to get into the thing to get their
Log in and
bookings or
book
whatever
and
to see the film. So, guys, as a sign off from my side, do check out Thriller. And Thriller has got many elements in it apart from the story, the suspense, and X and Y and Z. You have to check out every part of Apsara. I mean, whether it's her feet or her toenails or her thighs or her ass, her overall body, and more than anything else, she has done an amazing job as an actress to show the most perfect combination between fear, tension, and helplessness and vulnerability. And I think the arc of a character is really, really good from the time it starts to the end. Though it's a 25-minute film, I think it will give you a real ringside view of the trajectory of Apsara in every which way. I just want you guys to check it out and let us know your reactions. So, Apsara, what are your closing words?
Please watch it and give your reviews. I would love to read reviews because I'm a new actor, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. I'm very confident and I'm very happy that finally I'm gonna see it. Like, I couldn't wait for this moment for it to release, and finally it's releasing. And please watch it, and I'm sure you and give me honest reviews because I want to know how you guys like it. I love reviews, and for this film I need reviews. I can't.
So, please blow a kiss to all of us as a goodbye.
Sorry.
Did you get it? Please blow a kiss to all of us as a goodbye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just some audio.
Oh, thanks. It has to happen now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
No. Yeah. Tell me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Very very low. The audio is
I
very
said, please blow all of us a goodbye kiss.
Oh, yes, goodbye. This is. Mwah.
Yes. Bye. Bye. Take care.
Watch it and love you guys. Thanks for joining with us.